Welcome back. I'm Tyler, you're watching the channel with my fracking name on it, and please don't mind my unhinged makeup and lack of accessories because I legit just got back from my local goth club, and I have the patience of a harshly shaken ferret, and because I have no patience, I want to open it now, okay? As in before I go to bed, straight off the dance floor, threw clothes on my body, and am prepared to rip open this box. Anyway, you have not gathered here to hear me rant about my alternative dance establishment, so let's get right to the meat of the matter. This is the Dream Doll MTO that I ordered back in December. Let's unbox it and see if it was worth the hard-earned money that I spent on it. Because AP has been a little shifty with quality sometimes. And lately, and in general. Oh my god, it's what I've always wanted. Another box. I lied, it's only the top of the box. That went so much farther than I thought it would. Oh, it looks promising. Okay, it looks promising. I say as it's completely folded up and I can't see what's in it. We don't need this anymore. That went less far than I thought it would. Alright. What's it look like? What's it look like? Oh my god, it's cotton. I legit thought this was gonna be polyester. I was bamboozled once more. In the last unboxing, I thought it was gonna be cotton, and in this one, I thought it was gonna be polyester. And this time, it is cotton. This is a solid piece. I think it's really freaking pretty. And is this pinned on? This is legit just safety pinned on. Like, you could wiggle this back and forth as a party trick. Anyway, I think it's really freaking cute. I'm really digging the details. Dream Doll was obviously something I missed because I came into Lolita around 2010, 2011, like late 2010, early 2011. And I really admired this piece, and it was a hard piece to find, especially not stained and in decent condition, because that was back when the market in the West was really limited and we were mostly trading through LiveJournal. So now that we have things like Lace Market and Frill and all those different things, like, Lolita's a lot more accessible, but this is kind of a blast from the past, and I think it's really pretty, and I will actually be putting this on my body for you, thus part of the reason I put on so little accessories, so I could throw off this cord that I just put on and put this on. Magical jump cut in 3, 2, and we're back, and in a completely different location because I actually wanted to show you the dress on. And I have to say, outside of it obviously being in desperate need of an ironing, which I don't have the time or energy or patience for right now, legit just threw this on so you can see it, I really like it. I really think it's cute. And I know I'm usually obsessed with prints, but honestly, like, this is just kind of everything. This has all the princessy vibes, and once I iron it and stop looking like a wrinkly peasant, it's gonna look even better. And if I were to rate this 1 out of 10 insofar as like how I feel about having spent my American currency on this, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10, honestly only knocking off 1 point for the fact that the cotton is a little thinner than I was expecting. It's not bachelor going to Walmart and finding the cheapest sandpaper pillowcase money can possibly buy level. It is decently thick. It's just a little thinner than I was expecting. I think it's because Dream Doll was originally released in 2009, and I associate that era with high quality when it comes to Angelic Pretty Sweet prints and solid pieces. I used to have a solid piece on that mannequin. I think it's like Sweets Patissier OP or something like that. I'll put that on the screen. It has incredibly thick fabric and it's a very well-made piece, and I just associate anything that's going to be coming out of that era with that thick cotton. So like, this is nice. It's not thin, but it's thinner than I thought it would be. So on that very biased basis alone, I'm knocking off a point. As well as for sizing, I expected this to be a little more size accessible like a lot of AP's other MTOs, and this one, I'm comfortable in it, but had I not been hospitalized and lost a bunch of weight before and after because I couldn't eat food without immediate and agonizing consequences, I feel like I would be a little uncomfortable. I feel like I would still fit it, but the fact that I am near the edge of what is easy to wear in a JSK by AP in 2023 is questionable, okay? Because I'm nowhere near a plus size Lolita. So I'm wondering how the plus size community feels about this dress being re-released to a modern audience, i.e. it's not 2009 anymore, ladies and gentlemen. And those who've escaped the bounds of the gender spectrum and are rocketing towards a place that capitalism isn't currently driving into a ditch. It is 2023. People in 2023 have 2023 bodies. What I'm about to say is personal opinion, but I also feel like Lolitas stay in the fashion for a long time, and thus their bodies grow and age with time. And that is why I'm surprised at a release that we originally ordered in 2022 and was delivered in 2023 is a little on the restrictive side. So for that and the slightly thinner cotton, I'm knocking off 1 point, which to me, based on my comfort levels, leaves this at a solid 9 out of 10 just on aesthetics alone. And honestly, even though I would still sell my own blood for the latest AP bunny print, this is a nice change of pace into solids that I feel like can be corded up or down depending on your taste, because it doesn't have a print that's going to dictate if it's like super cutesy or elegant. Even more so considering this part is removable. Am I going to take that off? No. This is clearly one of the best parts of the dress. I don't know why you would take this off. The only reason I can even foresee someone wanting to take this off is so they can add some kind of cute apron underneath and cord it differently. Or maybe one of those like peplum overskirty thingies, in case you were wondering what the technical term was for that. It is peplum overskirty thingies. I think the words that just came out of my mouth are a clear sign that it's time for me to go to bed. I have run out of words. This has been Tyler. You've been watching the channel with my fracking name on it. I'd like to thank my patrons for making the endurance test you just went through possible. And should you like to join their number, you can head over to patreon.com/lastweeklolita news for more content and or to raise your sodium levels to the near lethal limit. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you next time.